Good morning everybody, welcome to the first in the week's videos of us doing our winter project. Here with Chris. We've just loaded the train, as you can see, with lots of ducting, so we're going to be heading off the site now, and we've got what is it, 153 metres of track to do and 200 metres of power ducting. So we've got here early, nice and -1 start, -1 degrees, but we've just warmed ourselves up by loading all this ducting and pipe. So we're going to head to Haystill now, do some shunting and carry on to site. So we'll see you there. After much setting up and dropping of stuff off, we've now arrived on the site. So roughly where the digger is, we're replacing the right hand track, which is our up line where the digger and duct are sat. So this line here, all the way from where the digger was through to, if you can see in the very distance down there, got some guys working. That's Wellington Junction, that's a crossover down there. So we're replacing all of this track on this, what is our now left hand side, because I've turned around, and that's 153 metres. So they just started taking the track up down there, so that will all be taken up today. And then the other job is right in the middle where we're standing between the two tracks, again starting behind me where the digger was. I've got to dig a trench for power cable ducting, so that's to be about 2 foot deep. And we'll put all the spoil over in this low area where this big tree is in front of you, and grade it all out later on and flatten off, make it look nice, and then put pipe in and then cover it back up again. So there's two main jobs for this week: is removal of the track and prepare the track bed, and the ducting installation in the middle here, so all the way from one end to the other. So that's a general overview. So I'll get some more clips later on of what we're doing. And first things first, I'll go back round. I'm going to find where we left off, just in front of the digger, where we left off last year. So round about in this area, just in front of me here, where the digger arm is, underneath there, buried in the ground, is the other end of the ducting that we installed last year. We just put a couple of sleepers over it and buried it. There is a manhole up where Neil's working just there, which needs pumping out because there's a lot of groundwater. We've had a lot of rain recently, so he's going to set up a submersible pump, and we extended the pipes down to and just buried them in the ground here. So my first job, when Neil's sorted that out, will be to dig down and find that, so we can let any more groundwater come through and then pump that out as well. And then we'll go to the other end and start trenching from the other end while that's doing that. So there is a bit of water in here, as you can see. We're going to get the sump pump in there in a minute and start pumping out. You can just about see under the water level there. If you can, don't put my phone in it. You can see the pipes where, that's where all the ducting and the wires go through for the power project. So we've got to clear all this out, so we're going to get on and do that. So as you can see, we've exposed the end of the ducts there, still a bit underwater. Got most of it drained down, just going to get a spade to make a little hole for the sump pump to go a bit lower, drain the rest of this water out. The trench is going to continue back there where my back towards my feet, but we've done from here now. Just going to get the pump going again, and we're going to move down to the other end, see what the guys and how they've got rid of again, we're taking the track up and start trenching from the other end. So we'll catch up a bit later on. You can see the crossover's now been taken out down this end. It's now a bit later in the afternoon. We've started trenching the other end. I'll show you that a bit later before we go. But the crossover's taken out, and also the track all the way up into the distance. I was standing just past where the guys are working up there at the moment. So they've taken all this track up, and they're hopefully going to get the rest up for the length we've got to relay tonight. We can only work till about 4:30, 4:45 because it gets dark. So got about another hour and a quarter of work, and we'll see where we get to. I'm going to be loading the train with some ballast in a minute. I haven't got much footage of actually working, so sorry, I'll try and get some more tomorrow. But yeah, had a good day so far. It's been quite cold, but as long as you keep moving, it's not too bad. But I'll get a few last shots from the top end and the trench we've already dug a bit later on, and that'll be it for this video. So join us in what's for you about a second, and for me in about half an hour. One of the other jobs we did today was extend this pipe out here. It was already sticking out just where that connector is, but we wanted to extend it. We cleared it out last week and then extended it out to the back trench, and we'll backfill this with some of the spoil that we dig out from the power trench as we go along. So we've put some pipe bedding, shingle in there, put a bit more in there tomorrow, and then we can put a couple of dumper loads of stuff on it, and that'll fill it up to the right height. So here's the where we got the trench started, and we managed to do all the way along just up to the end where the guys are working there. It's about 15 meters or so. Being wet, the problem is it does stick to your bucket, so it's takes a bit longer, but it's all done. We'll put the pipes in there, the ducts for the cables to run through, and then backfill later on in the week. So unfortunately I've got a little bit of a problem with the digger at the moment, which means I've had to stop work for the day until we can get that looked at tomorrow. But hopefully we'll get back on the go tomorrow and proceed. But I'll go and get you a few shots now of the guys working, and we'll see you in tomorrow's update.